as I've come to find out, those three opponents were Jermell Charlo, who we just fought and beat in the last fight, Jermall Charlo, who has sort of been everybody's sort of leader in the clubhouse to get this match before things got sideways, and the other opponent that was specified was Errol Spence Jr. But obviously Errol Spence Jr. is coming off of a very, very harsh loss against Crawford, and that was not a fight that I don't think anybody in good conscience could even remotely think about doing.
That was Dan Rafeal, boxing writer for the PBC, basically. According to him, and I guess he heard the same thing on both sides, he just revealed the names of Canelo's 3-fight deal contract. And I'm shocked to hear that there's no 168-pounders on there. You got the Charlo brothers and Errol Spence. You're going to tell me Al Haymon did not think about putting David Benavidez on the 3-fight deal? That is crazy. But on the other side, and this is towards Canelo, he said he didn't want to fight Crawford because Crawford's too small and he has everything to lose. And I agree with that. But you're going to fight Errol Spence, who's also a 147-pounder? We'll get to that in another video. But as far as David Benavidez goes, the real man he should be mad at is Al Haymon and his management team, for that matter. Everybody thought, well, most people thought, when Canelo signed that 3-fight deal with the PBC, there was no way he wasn't going to fight David Benavidez in that 3-fight deal. And me, myself, despite reports saying that Errol Spence was the third name on that list, I did not want to believe it. But that is why Al Haymon did not want Errol Spence to fight Terence Crawford. Crawford was not in the plan, so I give credit to Errol Spence for taking that fight because he didn't have to, and Al Haymon wasn't going to make that fight for him. And they made it difficult for Terence Crawford to make that fight. Errol Spence is the one that helped make that fight big time. And Errol Spence bet on himself. He thought he could win the fight. And at the end of the day, it was a demolition job from Crawford. And Errol Spence and Terence Crawford messed up the bag. They ruined PBC's plans to capitalize having a cash cow of boxing on their roster. And after hearing those three names on Canelo's 3-fight deal, there were layups for Canelo. But you look on the other side, Al Haymon was trying to cash out the Charlos and Errol Spence. And Errol Spence, undefeated Errol Spence, would have made more money fighting Canelo Alvarez than he fought Terence Crawford. But Errol Spence wanted to show that he was the best at 147 before moving up. He was sadly mistaken. And I wanted to see the Benavidez-Canelo fight like everybody else. But I cannot call Canelo a duck. If you didn't offer Canelo the fight, or did you offer him the fight? We don't know how they came up with those three names. But from the outside looking in, it does not seem like Al Haymon had Benavidez' best interest at heart. So it's hard for me to believe that he offered David Benavidez to Canelo Alvarez. When Benavidez moves to 175, he should stay there. Don't go back and forth to 168, 175. Just stay there. Beat Volzdik, and then if you beat the winner of Better Be a Bibble, you're the king of the mountain at 175. Anyway, what do you think about Canelo's 3-fight deal being revealed? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.